Have you ever sat very silently, not with your attention fixed on anything, not making an effort to concentrate, but with the mind very quiet, really still? Then you hear everything, don't you? You hear the far-off noises, as well as those that are nearer, and those that are close by, the immediate sounds, which means really that you are listening to everything. Your mind is not confined to one narrow little channel. You can listen in this way, listen with ease, without strain. You will find an extraordinary change taking place within you. A change that comes without your volition, without your asking. And in that change, there is great beauty and depth of insight. How do you listen? Do you listen with your projections, through your projection, through your ambitions, desires, fears, anxieties, through only hearing what you want to hear, only what will be satisfactory, what will gratify, what will give comfort, what will, for the moment, alleviate your suffering? You listen through the screen of your desires, and you obviously listen to your own voice. You're listening to your own desires. And is there any other form of listening? Is it not important to find out how to listen, not only to what is being said, but to everything? The body language, facial expression, micro-reading, central nervous system, chatter of birds, buzz of an insect, breath of the wind, voice of a friend. Listening has importance only when one is not projecting one's own desires through which one listens. Can we put aside all these screens through which we listen and really listen? And then a shift takes place. Start to see, hear everything a little differently, like a horse. About 11 years ago, when my daughter was 3 months old, I was pretty stressed out. I was running a business I didn't like, and I had 2 horses, 3 kids, dogs, chickens. I lived in the countryside, and I was a bit crazy. I had a timetable stuck to my fridge that kind of started at 5 a.m. and finished about 8:30 at night. Everything had a limited amount of time, including taking my horse out for a ride. I'd been trained traditionally, like most people with horses, and the language that I'd heard all the time I was with horses, around horses, and with people teaching me, training me, it sounded like battle language. It sounded like going into conflict. Show them who's boss. Never give in. Never let them win. Hurt them before they hurt you. It's just a horse. Words like that. So I thought these people were experts. I didn't listen to my gut, but I also knew that something was wrong with my relationship with the horses and that I was scared of them. I just didn't realise how much what I was doing with the horses was run and based on fear. I'll put this bit in their mouths, this strong bit, so they can't do this, and a martingale so they can't do that. I'll prevent this and prevent that. I'll make sure that they don't behave in that way by forcing and punishing, putting pressure on. And then
One day I said to my trainer, I think Olaf is going to rear. I really think he is. When we go out, he's afraid of dogs and things in gardens that he can't see. And my trainer said, absolutely not. He hasn't got it in him. You show him who's boss. You make him do it. Don't give in. So I took him out again, and he went past a garden with a dog in it and reared and landed on me and shattered my pelvis. So I couldn't walk or ride for quite a long time, and I needed to spend time with my horses. So I would go up to the paddock on crutches or in my chair and sit on the grass and spend time with them. But I meditated because I'd been training to meditate as a way of being happier. And I wanted to bring my heart rate down. I knew that had to happen because I was scared. I'd had this awful accident. And before the accident, I had all these balls in the air and I was terrified of dropping them. But of course, the horse made me drop my balls, so to speak. I had to stop everything. After a few weeks of accepting this, sitting in the paddocks, after finally getting out of hospital, I noticed the horses come to lie down with me, and I realised that I hadn't seen them lie down before. But the worst thing about that was knowing that I hadn't considered the fact that I hadn't seen them lie down. I hadn't wondered why they don't lie down. And when they did lie down with me, I was very moved and tearful, and realised how I'd been walking through the world, and I realised how I'd been treating my horses and that they were just a means for my leisure pursuit. I was riding them like bikes. And suddenly all that changed, and a whole new self-teaching journey began. All the horses that I have are rescued, mainly because at some point they were going to be killed because they couldn't be ridden anymore. I think what I love the most about Meditate with Horses is the fact that it gives them a job. And human beings seem to need horses to have a job. They're not really accepted as beings in their own right. So being a therapy horse, even if it's an alternative therapy horse, a complementary medicine horse, known for the efficacy that can have on people with anxiety, addiction, ADHD, PTSD, autism, grief, cancer. I've heard people say that their pain has gone whilst they were with the horses. Yogi I've had for about 8 years. He's a real puppy dog. He was going to be shot because he used to be a show jumper, and then after grass sickness became a bit lame and couldn't show jump anymore. So we took him, and he's been a source of real joy for people over the years. People ask about him all the time. They come back specifically to see him. He's such a people person. He's really loved by everybody. Amber got left in a field when she was 28 by her owner, and so we started looking after her and really kind of fixed her up, helped her put weight on and gain some condition. And she's 35 now. She's an old lady, one of the best and sweetest connections I've ever had. And she's not ridden at all anymore, but lives a full life and especially enjoys connection with children and young people. She's ever so gentle and careful. Ellie I bought for 20p, and she was going to be put to sleep because she was dangerous and couldn't be ridden. And she's wonderful with people. Still a bit of a madam with the other horses. There's lots of social interaction and squealing and telling them to get away and come back, and I'm so beautiful. She's funny, but she grooms people and kisses them and really loves to lie down with people and have that connection. She gets very soft in the face. And of course, she's extremely beautiful and people are astonished at her beauty and grace. Bryn used to work for the police, and then he had an injury and couldn't work for the police anymore. So we rehomed him, really. He is a big, gentle giant and very, very soft. He's got such a soft eye and a loving nature, and he likes licking people, he always goes for a man with a bald head. He loves licking bald heads. So he's a lot of fun and really feels like a guardian energy when he's standing over you or even laying down. Feels very parental, which can be important and healing to a lot of people who have missed that when they were growing up. They can feel very safe having this container of parental and guardian energy. And Bryn really provides that. He's an absolute gentleman and a patriarch.
Well, I came here with a lot of things on my mind. Just things of the day-to-day things. And as it went on, it was wonderful when Yogi lay down. He did his famous eyeballing me onto my neck. And at that point, I just felt myself really relaxing. And I think it was his special scent that he has.
Yeah.
And the fact that I just found I was breathing in the same way that he was. Yeah. And I just feel just blissed out at the moment. It's been such a wonderful session.
Yeah, really good session today. Really nice group, really beautiful. The energy's been amazing.
Yeah.
I felt like the love.
Yeah,
in
definitely.
Yeah. Thank you.
The horses sort of, even Amber using me as a pillow, felt she was almost cuddling me and giving me a safe space.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. Hello, darling. Yeah, because sometimes it's not just the pain, is it? It's the relentlessness.
It is.
Of the
and
pain.
It makes me angry.
Yeah, because it feels violent.
Yes.
Yeah. So to have a couple of hours without that pain must be.
Oh, just to be able to lie down without pain.
Yeah.
I'm usually I actually take morphine at bedtime. And it takes me till that kicks in, till I can get comfortable. There, I could have slept quite merrily on the ground, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
Horses can't deal with incongruity. They're herd animals, they're prey animals, and from an evolutionary perspective, they could be eaten. They're very easy to kill if you're a predator. And they're constantly reading every moment for vital information. Smelling, seeing, listening, feeling. To be able to read you is really important. If your face, your viscera, your hand gestures, your body language, your eyes, your voice, your hormones, your heart rate, your pulse rate are all saying different things, then the horse will become discombobulated and remove itself from your close company. However, if you were in a state of profound grief, then a horse would see this as you being in alignment and would not perceive any infidelity with what was going on with you. They would know that you also were aware of how you feel and understood your environment. You would then become a trusted leader. So it's important to be congruent around horses. Not only that, horses bring up our feelings. They make us present. Horses are intuitive animals. They intuit their way through life. They feel rather than think. They are the ultimate empaths. And if you can just drop everything to listen for long enough, then they will teach you much more than you can ever teach them.